Big week of the Ryder Cup
Sure
this
is.
weekend. It's going to kind of bring a focus on nutrition and hydration, but it's also something we can all take to the golf course as well. You study it a lot. Tell us a little bit about what these guys are going to make sure they do to be ready to play 36 on Friday or Saturday, and the big singles match on Sunday when their body clocks are all messed up and everything is all trying to get ready to play in Scotland.
Well, we've got to keep in mind that for all of the players playing in the Ryder Cup, they've had quite a few busy weeks leading up to the Ryder Cup with the FedEx Cup, and even though they kind of had last week off, you can bet it really wasn't a week off. They were getting ready for this week's event.
They're worn out and they're jet lagged.
Exactly right. So the whole key is, how do we keep these athletic machines functioning really, really well?
Okay.
And the whole key, and everybody listening,
Yes?
the key is breakfast.
All right.
Okay, we have got to get your athletic machine functioning correctly very, very quickly in the day. And how do we do that? You have to make sure, number one, we have a proper breakfast, and we'll get into that in a sec. But we've
Irish
got to make
coffee is
sure,
probably not a part of that.
No, in Ireland it is, but not if you're playing.
Okay.
We've got to make sure a proper breakfast starts, and it has to start within the first hour of your day. And the reason is once you wake up and get your clock going, if you don't start to put in good energy right away, your body starts to function in what we call a catabolic state. And that's literally where it starts using itself as nutrition. And I don't want to go into it too deep, obviously, but when you hear about people on hunger strikes, that's why they get so thin, because the body's working on itself. So, like I said, we want to get the body in the athletic mode.
Okay.
Breakfast within the first hour. What is a good, healthy breakfast?
Yes.
Well, it's going to start out with carbohydrates, a good lean protein, and a good fat.
Okay.
A good unsaturated fat. So, some examples of things you can do to get your day going. Good carbohydrates: oatmeal, whole grain cereal, wheat toast, wheat English muffin, wheat bagel. A good fat to have on top of maybe the bagel or the toast or something: almond butter and peanut butter. Two of the best ones right there. Cashew butter. That's also becoming more and more popular, okay?
Right.
Very good unsaturated fats for you. And finally, my favorite, the lean protein, which I got to admit I don't always make very lean, is the turkey bacon, the turkey sausage, egg whites, lean ham, whey protein. Every morning I usually start out my day with a fruit smoothie with some whey protein in it, a hard-boiled egg, and an English muffin with some peanut butter on it. That's usually what I do for me. It kind of gets everything going. The reason it's so important to have the lean protein and the healthy fat in there is it helps to balance your sugar curve. It helps you keep running on a very steady level right there, which takes us into what we need to have on the golf course, because obviously breakfast is going to start to wear out. We filled up the tank, we've got it ready for the journey, but as we travel, obviously the tank goes down. So out on the golf course, really my two favorites are fruits and nuts. Okay, the hot dog at the turn on the white roll and the Snickers bar and the soda. Well, once again, they're going to take your sugar levels and spike them and drop them and spike them and drop them. So if we want to keep everything nice and steady, fruits and nuts, apples, pears, bananas, cashews, almonds. Those are some of my favorites for the golf course.
And you see the players, a lot of the players have a trail mix or something in their bag that they munch on during the round, and that's just to keep things even.
Absolutely.
All right,
Let there be
hydration,
no doubt.
real quick.
Hydration, very, very important, okay? Here's the deal. When you wake up first thing in the morning, drink an 8 to 12 ounce bottle or glass of water, okay? You've gone all night, you haven't taken in any hydration, your body needs that right away. And a lot of times I know people that, don't get a good breakfast, don't hydrate in the morning, they get to 10 or 11 in the morning and, you can just tell their tank's empty. So very important. Now, 80% of your bottled waters out there are nothing more than purified tap water. They don't have the minerals in them that you really, really need to help your electrolytes. So, what you do is you can take that bottle of water, even if it's just purified tap water, go to a health food store, get yourself what we call Celtic sea salt. It's spelled just like the Boston Celtics, but pronounced Celtic. Spelled the same, like you can Google it up. You get usually half a baggie is probably about $5 or so. You put a little bit, just a pinch in that water, and you see, and athletes do this all the time. This is very big in the athletic world, and you might not know it. They put it in there just to replenish the minerals, and that's a great way for you to get a great water source. Tap water in the bottle is fine, but a little pinch of Celtic sea salt to make it good. And that's one of the things we have to do. Hydration is so important. The brain's made up of 85% water. We got to keep that thing functioning really, really well.
All right, we're going to hydrate real well, and see you again next time. Thanks for joining us.